with me, just let me rock you till the break of day. Dance with me, boy. No disrespect, I don't mean no harm. Talk to me, boy. But I can't wait to have you in my arms. Talk to me, boy. Hurry up, cause you're taking too long. Talk to me, boy. That I'll have you naked by the end of this song. Don't be so quick to walk away. Dance with me, I wanna rock your body. Please stay. Dance with me, you don't have to admit you wanna play. Dance with me, just let me rock you. Rock you, rock you, rock your body, 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 rock your body.
When you're naked on my bedroom floor. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Mama, aka Hi Haters, aka All of the Lights, aka Keep Your Mouth Quiet. I said, aka Keep Your Back at It Again. You already know what time it is. The world's greatest goddamn streamer. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another goddamn classic right off the rip. Let me tell y'all something. I woke up to a DM. Now, let me say something. First of all, I don't do no cow tipping like the rest of these fucking Karens in this fucking weird ass community. I don't do none of that. I don't contact anybody. I don't go out of my way. I don't do see, this is the problem. Because somebody representing Foodie or Salah, whichever one, contacts me and you think that I support fucking you guys are fucking sick in the head. Now, the reason why I was contacted was because they said that I was fair, which is crazy. Which is crazy. You know, I didn't know if when they messaged me, they said I was fair skinned or I was fair and balanced. I don't know how it went, but whatever. But the fact that this person hopped on Twitter after I said, exactly, when I come out and I say publicly the thing, when I get contacted behind the scenes, like whenever anybody contacts me behind the scenes, I come public with it. Okay, I don't hide or have communications. Any communications I have, I publicly tell my audience and I present it. Okay, because I don't want to hide anything or say I know this or that or like other people do. But the fact that Just Breezing had the nerve to say this right here in a tweet, this is crazy. I just got to say this. This is crazy. Excuse me, ma'am, is this racist or is this not racist? Huh? Why is he still here? Excuse me? I gotta ask a question. Wait, what is this a black thing? Am I not biracial? What's going on here? Why is a black man still here? What's going on? Huh? Why can I not be here? Somebody in the chat, please explain this to me. I don't get it. I mean, you are allowed to have DUIs and hit your grandpa, but I'm not allowed to be. This is crazy to me. I'm living in the upside down. It must be my skin tone. It must be my skin tone, because why can I not be here, but you can? Please explain that, huh? When all you do on the internet is lie up and down, up and down, up and down, and all the shit that you've done, that's crazy to me. But anyway, I'm living in the upside down. The fact that you would come off to even fix your lips to say something like this to an African-American man, racist. Come on, y'all. This is unbelievable. Why am I here? Why is he here? That's Karen shit right there. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's when you see me show up, you know, to a nice restaurant and a white lady just says, "Why is he here? Why is he here? 911." It's crazy. But anyway, this space is for everybody, not just morons. But anyway, let's get to where let's get to what I was sent. Now listen, this person hit me and they sent me this. Now I don't I think it's T.B or whatever. They sent me this video. Here's the video right here. Let's play this video right here on what happens in Kuwait. Okay, right here. Let's go. Throw this on here. Roll it.
If you are involved in a commercial dispute with a Kuwaiti company or an individual, you may be banned from leaving the country while the issue is being investigated. This is because the resolution of the dispute is still being processed and resolved.
I want to stop you right there. Remember when Paws, Kuwait, said that Foodie Beauty possibly fled the country? If Paws for Kuwait went to the authorities and went ahead and processed a law that Foodie Beauty broke, she would not be able to leave the country. She would not be able to hop on a plane and leave the country. She had to stay put. Now, this person that not only has represented a Filipino man, and there's a video of that, this person represented a Filipino man, and he had the same issues. If something happened where some property was stolen or something like that, and he went to his embassy, and his embassy said, you cannot leave until this is resolved. So right off the rip, there's a red flag going on here. How does Paws of Kuwait go, wait a minute, we don't know if she left or not. She probably fled the country. Remember they got all into a conversation about she fled the country? Well, she wouldn't be able to flee the country if you went to the authorities and said that she committed a crime. And you would know if she left or not. Interesting. See, when I saw this, I was like, wait a minute. She said she could go to the embassy, and no, it don't work like that. See, a lot of things about these white Karens out there, I'll hear that don't know absolutely nothing about Kuwait, and I don't know a lot about Kuwait either. But I heard that it's very modern. Kuwait is very modern. Matter of fact, it was told to me that who wins most of the cases in Kuwait are the ones that that if you file a lawsuit against somebody and you come out losing, the person that lost can file a lawsuit against you. And those people usually win. That's what I heard. So again, when Paws of Kuwait said they're going after Foodie Beauty, first thing they said that they were going after Foodie Beauty because she was collecting donations over a kitten, correct? Now, Article 240 in Kuwait law says that the individual that was scammed must be the person to file the complaint, not somebody that does not have absolutely nothing to do with the complaint. Holy shit. So the people that were sending the super chats are the PayPal money to Foodie Beauty, they would have to file the complaint. Not an organization that did not throw any money towards Foodie Beauty. And you can read that over there, the Article 240 in Kuwait law. It is very standard, and is that if any ownership or any property that you have and that you got swindled out of by somebody else, you can file a complaint against that person. You got to file that complaint against that person. Now, again, Foodie Beauty received PayPal money, okay, for what she did, and then the people that received the money was told, hey, if you don't want the money, if you don't want, I'm not supporting the cat no more, blah, blah, blah. If you want your money back, I'll give you your money back. If you want me to just keep it, I'll keep it. Now, if those people want to feel some grievance, they could definitely file suit. But again, like I said, these people got all up in arms. And remember, chat, this is not our first rodeo, okay? This is not our first rodeo, baby. Remember when Allah first came out? Foodie, Salah's friend came out to the internet and everybody praised him and everybody was up in arms, especially when he came out and he said that he's going to get her kicked out of the country, especially the part where Foodie Beauty mentioned something about his woman and that was against the law and she was getting gone. Remember that? And everybody got all fucking up in arms. And then as soon as he asked for that donation about like 3-4 months later, people were like, he ain't about shit. Remember that? See, again, like I said, these people cannot sit back and just watch the show. They got to involve themselves. They got to insert themselves. Why can't you just let things happen? Now what's crazy about it is if you just let things happen, maybe Foodie Beauty could come out and explain it or say whatever she needs to say or and it could be a back and forth between Paws in Kuwait and Foodie Beauty. But again, these people cannot allow the shit to just happen, right? They got to get involved. So now they're supplying Paws of Kuwait with all of this evidence. Hey, you look at all these pile of evidence of everything Foodie Beauty has done since day one to the end to yesterday. Let me tell you something. No. Okay? No. We watched a video of another woman in another country, right? Black woman from New York. She went down there and she was asking for $100,000 to repair every street corner, every building. All right? Again, you guys got to understand something. These places are very modern. All right? Don't think that they just be kicking people out of the country, just kicking people out of the fucking country. And again, they say, oh, well, she's not allowed to make money being a YouTuber. That's against the law. If you make, you know how many vloggers is out there in Kuwait making fucking money? Bro, not everybody uphold every fucking law. That's what you got to understand. I think these people are so Americanized, they don't understand that. Even here in the U.S. or anywhere in other places, you break the law probably every day. But they don't uphold everything. They don't uphold jaywalking crazy. Remember when the weed was a thing? People used to smoke weed. It was illegal, but people still did it. Cops, they either go after it or they don't. It's the same thing over there. They got it on the books, but that don't mean they go after it every fucking time. But again, they automatically think that. Now, here is that's what was sent to me. If Foodie Beauty was being prosecuted and she was being sought after, she would not be able to leave Kuwait until the verdict is done. And again, a lot of these people, they want They want this shit to end very fast. They want this shit to end very fast. They want their tea. They want to go live. They want to stream. They want to over and over and over and over. They want updates every 5 seconds. They want updates every 5 seconds. So they're hitting up Paws of Kuwait every single day. What's the update? What's the update? What's the update? What you got? What you got? Getting trolled by everybody. And even Charlie Gold said the other day, she said, God damn, why don't y'all just let this shit play out and let it happen? Y'all just overloading this company because everybody wants a piece of the fucking pie. That's what this shit is about. They want their clout. They want their views. They want a piece of the fucking pie. They're fucking overloaded on this shit. Any little thing that happened, they go overboard. Now we'll listen. Let's listen to what Paws of Kuwait had to say about the situation. Here is another foodie beauty hater, of course. I mean, whoop whoop. Yeah, another person that wants her out of the country. Of course she does. These people are beautiful people. Wow. Anyway, here we go. Roll it.
If you took that kitten for clout and coin, we're coming for you. And your dusty, crusty man too.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sala.
No, we never
Dusty
did,
and
and we
crusty.
never will. Make fun of her weight, how she looks like.
Now here is Paws of Kuwait. Here is them sending messages again. And now they're backtracking on that weight comment that they made. We played that before, but listen, go ahead.
And whatever, it's like it's relevant, how she looks like and how much she weighs. We are like notified the authorities, and already been one complaint was already been submitted to the social affairs, and it will be forwarded to the public prosecutors, inshallah, within tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And now we are after Salah, her husband Salah. Now we are after him.
Now, let me ask y'all a question. Does this sound legitimate to you? Does this sound like a company? Does this sound like an organization that was saying, you know what? That whole kitten situation, how it played out was very shaky and nasty. We saved the kitten, we saved the mother, and we got them back. We got the kitten in California and doing well and everything like that. And we want to educate Foodie Beauty on next time going through a situation. This organization sounds just like another hater channel. It sounds like we're after Foodie Beauty, but it felt Foodie Beauty leave. Fuck that. We're not done. Don't stop there. We going after Salah neck. What? We going. What are you going after him on? We're going after him. Does this sound like and doing this out in public like this and responding to every troll? Who does that? Responding to every troll, responding with, well, we're going to get this. Why are you guys doing this? But go ahead.
Let her say whatever she wants to say. If she's really in Canada, if she's really not innocent, not guilty, then why running away? She should stay. She should face the charges. She should submit all the invoices.
And that's the part right there. If you submitted it to the authorities that day and to the prosecution, you would know that she wouldn't have a choice. See, this is the part right here where you got the gotcha. You remember the video I just played that the guy sent me? This is the gotcha right here. If you sent it to the authorities and to the prosecution office that she committed a crime, she is not allowed to leave Kuwait. For you to say, well, she should face the consequences. She wouldn't have a choice. She would have to face the consequences because that's how it works. And they would have told you that once you sent that shit over to them. The authorities would have been like, okay, we're looking into it. You send it to the prosecutors. Okay, we're looking into it. But in the meantime, we'll stop her from leaving the country because this is serious. But look at the comment that they just made. You see, that's why the shit just doesn't make any sense. But go ahead.
If she's really in Canada, if she's really not innocent, not guilty, then why running away? She should stay. She should face the charges. She should submit all the invoices.
So somebody said they had to, it was over the weekend, they had to wait for the paper to go through on Monday. So you're telling me that fucking Foodie Beauty booked the flight that same night? You telling me she's gone? So you telling me she's gone, right? You telling me she's gone? Okay. You go find out. Yeah, she's gone, right? All right. She saw what was going on, and then that weekend, that Saturday, she got her ticket that she's supposed to have because, you know, when you got a visa, you got to have a ticket to go home. She went home that night. She went home on Sunday or Saturday because she saw this coming down, and she was like, I got to go. Y'all believe anything. I can say anything on here. You believe that too. And an astronaut too. You know what? She got flown in. Yeah, astronaut came down and they took her. What the fuck are you talking about? she literally on Monday was went live and said, "Oh, Salah, shut up. I'm gonna say what I want to say." She literally said that, and then she was like, "I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home." I'm like, bro, come on, man.
Invoices are received that she claims that she has, and face the charges, okay, and confront all the charges. But instead, she fled. Like she's saying that she's in Canada. Why are you fleeing? Why are you fleeing? That means she knows what she did and how much money she made out of those animals. She knows
those animals. It was one kitten. Those animals. It was one. But see, you know, this is just, wow. Like, bro, it was wrong. It was bad for sure. But I'm not going to interrupt any of what's going on out there to get this woman taken out of a country. You know what I mean? I'm not doing none of that. This like, and then you being amped up by the trolls is just crazy. It's crazy to me.
She knows very well. That's why she fled.
Meanwhile, Chantal, she's out here issuing 5 contradictory statements an hour. First it was, we saved the kitten. Then the mom wasn't there. Then, okay, she was like, but whatever. Then Paws should be thanking me. And finally, I'm taking a break from social media. Followed by 4 more posts.
Of course. And she not only did that, but she deleted a couple of videos. Running scared. I mean, honestly, when it comes to people or organizations that are coming after you, you're going to be very fucking afraid. You know, because and what I never understood about Foodie was I never understood how she could not ever be afraid. With this many people on you, any organization or anybody that would have took the bait, they would go as far as they could to not have egg on their face. Like Paws of Kuwait is trying to be like, you know what? I'm going to be your knight in shining armor. You're going to gas me up. I'm going to be that fucking tank that you guys want me to be. Because this reminds me of Allah. It was the same thing. They gassed this guy up. He thought he was super fucking man. He said, I'm going to be the one to get her out of the country. I'm going to be the one, da-da-da-da-da. And they gassed that guy up. And then when he ran out of fuel, they threw him to this fucking curve. They shitted on him. And he felt bad about that too, because he couldn't deliver what he promised. Now here we are again in the same situation. Here is an organization that's promising you something, but let me ask these Karens, what happens if this organization can't deliver? What happens? Are you going to keep bombarding them like, why did you lie to us? Where's the update? I thought you were getting her out of the country. What happens then? What happens? That's why you should leave shit alone and let things play out. But you trying to, we archived all of this. We got all of that. Boy, what is up with the, why are you guys inserting yourselves so hard? Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. And this right here, I want her to really read it out. Here is Farah. Farah is gonna read out Paws of Kuwait's recent trials going after Foodie Beauty. Look at the smile on her face. Aren't they so happy? Oh my God, they are so happy. This is crazy. Another person's misery. They get, the joy. The joy. Go ahead.
Here, hello. Let's see, Abby. Hey, Abby.
That's a fact. Foodie Beauty don't know when to shut up. That is a fact. She gets herself in deeper trouble and gets deeper and deeper. She doesn't know when to shut up. But again, Foodie Beauty shutting up doesn't go well for the hate channels. It doesn't. Because the hate channels, the whole reason why you reaction channels and you hate channels exist is because Foodie Beauty talks. It's because Foodie Beauty comes online. It's because Foodie Beauty puts her foot in her mouth. And instead of just sitting back and watching the story and watching the show, you got to insert yourself. And then by inserting yourself, you cause what? Foodie Beauty to go silence. And then when Foodie Beauty goes silence for 3 days and you don't got nothing, you just gonna keep repeating the same bullshit over and over and over again every day until you get an update by Paws of Kuwait. And then how many updates are you gonna get a day by Paws of Kuwait? Not a lot. I mean, even though they keep on responding to trolls, I don't understand that, but go ahead.
Mr. Ranger Lab. Hi, honey. How are you? Hopefully your phone call comes in later on. But thanks for hanging with us while you can. Hey, Eli. How are you, honey? Emerald, nice to see you. Let me see, make sure. Hello. Emma, hi, guys. I'm going to read off the document that was sent to the Ministry of Social Affairs and Labor. Yeah. So I'll read that off to you guys. It's pretty short.
Okay.
In case you haven't seen that yet. Then we're going to watch the live stream from that Chantal did about the whole Allah mess with his wife, right? Remember, Allah was Salah's friend. So we're going to watch that. Major shout out to Marley Hendricks. I have linked things that I asked. A great day. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to read off this really quick, this letter. So this was, there's a document number and everything. I'm not going to read the number off because it's pretty long. The date was 6/2/25, so yesterday, yesterday. And then it says, to the esteemed Undersecretary of the Ministry of Social Affairs and Labor, subject, complaint, unauthorized collection of donations.
Oh.
Dear sir, kind regards. We, the undersigned, and then the person's name, acting as the legal representative for the complainant, a Kuwaiti national, hereby submit the following. The complaint summary is, the complainant works in the field of animal protection through a volunteer team named Paws Kuwait. On May 30th, 2025, we received a report regarding a stray kitten found near the Friday market in the Al Rai area of Kuwait. The report stated that the individual took the kitten and later requested donations online without compensation or proper authorization. Upon review, it was found that the YouTube account collecting these donations is listed Foodie Beauty. The individual solicited funds without prior authorization from the ministry, in clear violation of laws governing donation collection. Furthermore, the individual is not licensed or affiliated with any authorized charitable organization in Kuwait. The case is especially serious as the appeal for donations was published publicly with photos of the cat and references to veterinary care. Legal grounds. This act constitutes a clear violation of Kuwaiti law regarding the regulation of fundraising and charitable solicitation. The defendant entered the country under a visitor's permit and is not authorized to collect donations in any form. This is not the first offense reported against the individual. And then requested action. We kindly request the ministry to take appropriate legal action against the individual for 1, unauthorized collection of donations, 2, violation of laws regarding charitable activities, and 3, operating under a misleading identity on social media platforms. So that's that. So that's what the Paws Kuwait shared on their social media accounts. So if you want to look at that, please feel free to follow them on Instagram and on Twitter. So that one's that.
Wow. So again, this organization that has to deal with animals, pets, and kittens and everything like that and rescue, taking their time out of their day to send up to the prosecution office, prosecutors, to go after Foodie Beauty for collecting donations on a kitten, which is absolutely wrong. She was impulsive. She grabbed the kitten. The mother was behind her. I even played it on the video. Very wrong. And she sat there and she asked, would you guys help me take care of the kitten if I take the kitten? And somebody sent her $50 and people donated to her PayPal. Yes. Wrong. After finding out she couldn't take care of the kitten and going to her mother and doing all the things that she did, contacted another organization to say, hey, can you help this kitten and her mother? And here's the donation, here's the place. And then also told her audience, listen, I'm not able to take care of the kitten. If you guys want your money back, I'll give you your money back. I can't do it. Da-da-da-da. Cool. Paws of Kuwait. Okay, you were wrong. You messed up. That was the wrong thing to do. We'll take care of the situation. And they did. Great. This is the part that just gets all messy. Hey, Foodie Beauty, next time you come in contact with the kitten or anything endangered out there, and the funny part about it is, and what I find very odd around here is when Foodie Beauty was taking those trips to the beaches and she was driving to those places feeding these cats and shit, how much these hate channels said how dirty and sick those cats looked. Especially remember when Foodie Beauty got scratched and they said, oh, you better go to the doctor immediately and get a tetanus shot, because those cats and all them are looking all diseased and they look like they haven't eaten and all that other stuff like that. They're just stray cats, just all around, right? And now that you got the spotlight on you and your organization and we see all these cats out there strayed and need help, why all of a sudden do this whole pursuit on Foodie Beauty, right? You let her know it was wrong. We're taking care of the kitten and we'll handle the business. You could have received a lot of love just off of that. But doing this whole back and forth about Foodie Beauty's weight and then talking about her and then talking back and forth with trolls and say, we're the shield that you guys find. What are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing? Just tell this woman, next time you find cats, contact us. We are an organization that helps kittens and all this other stuff. All this extra, though, and then if you are going to proceed to take Foodie Beauty to court or whatever you're going to do that shit privately. Why are you openly going, we got her, we're doing this? Because you are giving false hope. Because if you don't follow through, and this don't go through where Foodie Beauty's kicked out of the country or it don't work the way I'm going to let you know the amount of hate that you're going to receive. From the very people you thought had your back, these are the people that will turn on you in a quickness. When Allah promised to get Foodie Beauty out of the country and didn't do it, he caught hell for it. That's why you don't respond to trolls. Just do your business. If it works out for you, it works out for you. But again, like this guy said, get to this. Show this case.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
this person likes to win and only not like to win, but when his clients win, he gives them a certificate and takes a picture with them.
How are you? Fine, good.
Everything is good.
Yeah, everything is good. Alhamdulillah, sir. This is now. I didn't, what's this? My feelings now is, Alhamdulillah.
Now surprised, perfect.
Alhamdulillah, for you, sir, for you. Because of you, sir.
Because of you, Allah, he said that.
Alhamdulillah. Yes.
This is the daily product. You can go there. This is the first day there. This is from the court.
Yes.
This is for the court. This one. To them.
Thank you.
It's about his quality. Okay. Now this paper for the listing for the interior to give you a civil ID.
And let me show you the one. Wait, here it goes. They take the picture. Boom. Get the dub. Picture taken.
Nagpapatunay, tinulungan ako ni attorney sa lahat.
Here's the one that he represented, that Filipino guy. And dubs. This place.
Office here in her office in Salmia, and you can also visit their Facebook page.
Yeah. So again, where's a Filipino one? The Filipino guy that stole something, and then he got him off. Oh, here he goes. Trying to get it.
Pasalamat sa Panginoon at He told me that.
So, again, yeah, he was just sending me stuff. So, yeah, he was just saying, again, didn't get anything from any attorney court. So maybe it's just being filed and maybe it's going through, but didn't get anything yet and holding off on what's going on. But seemed very confident in this is kind of a nothing burger, and then told me about Article 240. The people that would have to prosecute or go after Foodie Beauty would be the people that got scammed. And Paws of Kuwait was not scammed. And so we'll see. And again, like I said, I'm not messaging nobody back with no advice, or I'm not giving no videos or no anything about anything, because I'm not inserting myself in this situation. Okay. I'm not inserting myself with a lawyer. I'm not inserting myself with Paws of Kuwait. I'm not inserting myself with none of this. The only reason why I came on to even talk about this was because I'm just letting you know that I was contacted about this, and this is what they told me. I didn't say, oh, Foodie Beauty's this or Foodie Beauty did. I didn't do none of that. I'm just a person that sit back and watch the show like everybody else should. And I'm not going to say I am biased. I definitely don't want her kicked out of the country. I don't want anybody to be kicked out of a country that they love and they want to be in, especially for making a mistake. And for somebody to go back, I don't want anybody to go back to their previous life where they do drugs or they're hooked on something, and they go back to a man that did weird stuff to them. I wish that on nobody. Everybody got a pass. Everybody makes mistakes. The fact that these people online want to talk about, oh, I'm gonna bully this person every single day because they made a mistake in their past, because they did something in the past, and they're trying their hardest. It may not look like it, but trying their hardest to change. No drinking, no drugs, putting stuff down, trying to be something, and then fall back into their old ways, of course, with the kitten.
Streamlabs. Streamlabs. Better Call SALBOT donated $2 through Super Chat. Thank you for Talk Me Re. Defecation character case.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you very much for the $2. But again, I don't wish this on nobody. And again, I'm not the person, I'm not going to no lawyer, or I'm not going to this person or this person. I'm going to let them handle it in court. Let Paws of Kuwait handle what they want to handle, and let Foodie Beauty and her lawyers handle what they handle. I'm not giving no side any information or anything. The fact that this guy comes to me because I'm fair, which is kind of weird. I was like, fair? I don't really know what fair is, but I think I understand that I'm not the type of person to come on here and just completely like trash somebody that represents Foodie Beauty. Okay? I think that's probably what it was. You know what I mean? I'm not going to completely be like, oh, fuck you, you're wrong. No, I'll hear you out. I'll hear both sides out, right? I don't trash Paws of Kuwait. I think it's a great organization. I think it's great for what they do. I think their social media is being run in not the right way, especially responding to trolls. If you are going to do this to Foodie Beauty, do it privately. You know what I mean? Don't do this publicly, because, again, this shit is not going to end well for you. It really isn't. It's not. These people are only there for one thing. They want Foodie Beauty to rage, and they want her kicked out of the country. That's sad, bro. That's sad that your life, you get joy out of somebody else's misery. And you still clamping on to she abused a cat. A cat that's still alive. Well, we don't know if it's even alive, right? I mean, it's funny because you say Foodie Beauty abused BBJ, yet you don't want any updates on BBJ? Yet you don't care if BBJ is living or dead? When the person that rescued BBJ won't even give you a fucking update? But here you are wanting an update every day from Paws of Kuwait? And you keep on harassing this fucking organization for more and more updates? Photos of the kitten and the mother and all this other stuff. But when it came to BBJ rescue, again, these people are fucking weird. But again, I don't want nobody kicked out of no goddamn country. I'm not about that life. You know, I mean, just sit back, watch the show. If it's boring, then move on to something else. But to go back and wanting something like, I want her on drugs, I want her, that's weird, bro. Just weird. It doesn't make any sense to me. But it is what it is. They are fucking ridiculous. And you know, they're not even just fucking ridiculous. They're not fucking just ridiculous on hating on Foodie Beauty. They're fucking ridiculous when it comes to organizations that want to save animals. Why I'll never understand. Why are you harassing Paws of Kuwait? You are literally harassing them. You're like, we're helping them. You're harassing them. You're sending them archive after archive after archive after archive. Update. Give us an update. When is Foodie Beauty going to be arrested? When are you going to get Salah? When are you going to get Salah's family? You guys are harassing. You guys think you're helping. You're not helping. You guys want to update every single day. Why? So you can go live and say something new. Because if you don't get an update, you got to repeat the same shit that you did yesterday. Unfucking believable. Exactly. I mean, listen, I sat here and I said it was wrong, told Foodie Beauty, put the kitten down, give it back to his mother. I did all of that. She was impulsive. She went out there and she did the wrong thing. She was absolutely wrong. In the wrong, without a doubt, 100%. But do I think that she should be kicked out of a fucking country for that? Do you see me joyful and glee that a person can lose everything and got to go back to a place that they don't want to be? Yes, she fucked up. She definitely fucked up. We all fuck up, right? But I wish that Paws of Kuwait could have handled this differently. They could have sent a message to her and say, hey, next time you see those stray cats out there, when you by the beach and you feeding them, contact us. Let us know so we can go out there and we can help, or we can whatever cat looks like is dying on his deathbed, we can go out there and help. Right? Because I'm finding it fucking highly funny that all of these reaction channels or these hate channels that are now talking so much about how great the cats are and the pets are in Kuwait. These were the same person when Foodie Beauty went out to that beach and was feeding them, talking about how malnourished they were, how they looked like they were on their last legs, how when Foodie Beauty got a scratch or a bite, one of the cats bit her, they were like, you better hurry up and get a Tecna. Now everything's flipped. Oh, the cats are perfect. Oh, those cats they're living their life out there. Paws of Kuwait is doing their thing. What? All them stray cats and animals and dogs and all that? Yeah, she shouldn't have picked one up. Of course. Leave them alone. But again, there's no fair and balanced here. It's just one way. It's either you hate Foodie Beauty 100%, and that's it. If you tote the line, man, you got it bad. It's not about picking up the cat. It's about collecting donations. Collecting donations. Yeah, collecting donations. Let me ask you something. So, Foodie Beauty's chat said, we'll help you with it. Here's money. She said, oh, let me get this. Wrong. She collected money. How much did she collect? And then how much did she, and then she offered to give the money back. Whoever I collected PayPal money for, contact me and I'll give you the money back. You know what funny thing I never heard from these haters and people? I never heard the people that donated from that PayPal. I never seen them on Twitter. I never seen them make a video and say, Foodie Beauty scammed me. I want my money back. How the fuck are you hurt from somebody sending money to somebody else? And they're not hurt. That's the part that'll baffle. I'll fucking be baffled for the rest of my life. If I send money to somebody and I feel like I ain't been scammed, why the fuck do you care if I don't feel it, why do you feel it? I want to hear from the people that donated that paper. I don't want to hear from the hate channels. I don't want to hear from the morons. I want to hear from the people that donated in that PayPal. I want to hear them. Do I hear them coming out of the woodworks talking about, I feel like I was scammed and I feel hurt and it hurt my pocket? I don't hear nothing. I hear crickets. The people that are hurt by this are the people that didn't even give money. That's fucking out of control, right? Because I feel like FFG and that BBJ calendar with the Gucci neck, I think that's the biggest scam on the earth. She made, what, $55,000 on that. Am I mad that she scammed all them zombies? Yes. Because I wish that I could have scammed all them zombies. I should have got that goddamn cat. I should have been in the BBJ sweepstakes. What the fuck is wrong with me? I didn't know it was going to get that much money. That was the scam of the goddamn year, of the century. She literally robbed the bank. And y'all talking about a few $100s? That was a scam. But am I mad at FFG for that scam? No, I'm not mad at her. I don't want her kicked out of Canada for that scam. I don't want her. I'm like, okay, if people are brain dead enough to believe your story and believe your lies and want to send you money and they don't come out and they're hurt about it, I ain't got no problem with it. I find it fucking odd that they're still in the chat. They're scared to ask for BBJ updates because then they'll get banned. That's kind of funny. Because the next BBJ update you're going to get is if BBJ is living, is dead. That's the next update you're going to get. So again, like I said, why are people that did not donate concerned, right? If you didn't get scammed, who got scammed then? Who got scammed? She offered to give the money back. Did we hear from anybody that donated money and didn't receive their money back? Did we hear? Because that would have been news. That would have been something I could have came on here and said, damn, Foodie Beauty, you scammed this person. You said you was going to give the money back and you didn't. But again, a bunch of Karens over here. They care more about everything that's somebody else. You don't even like Foodie Beauty. Oh, it's crazy. I'm living in upside down. You know, I mean, I don't know. A scam is if a person that got scammed feel like they got scammed, right? Like there's things that I buy on Amazon that is just that looks good in a picture, but when I get it, I be like, what the fuck is this? And now, is that a scam? Because I got the option to return it. Or I got the option to be like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll keep it. It's cool. That's kind of the same thing that happened with the people that PayPal. They were like, oh, we're going to save the cat. We're going to keep the cat. Get the cat food. Here's money to give the cat, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm not keeping the cat no more. I sent it back with his mama, but if you want your money back, it's not what I wanted, but keep it. Why is that a concern to you? How does that hurt you? Especially the warnings you give about Foodie Beauty. You tell everybody not to give her money. You tell everybody not to donate to her. So all your people got a warning not to give her money. So tell me. But again, they want her out of the country. They want to get rid of her because she's boring. Because the Salah arc is not working for them. It's not fun. You know, here she is eating, reading chat. Her husband is playing the keyboard. This shit is not fun. I guess the whole Salah wanted to use Foodie Beauty to get to Canada. That whole thing is kind of played out for them. Because you remember they was running with that, but now everything's changed, right? Now Foodie Beauty left back to Canada without Salah. I thought he was trying to get to Canada. She didn't want the cat after she found out it was a boy? Okay. Again, like I said, the whole situation was wrong. It was bad. But I'm not trying to get nobody kicked out of the country for that. That's just no. All the shit that we see on the internet and the stuff that's going on in Kuwait. I mean, you got pending cases. You got pending cases of people in Canada. I mean, not Canada, in Kuwait that come from other countries that are joining terrorist organizations. That's what they're concerned with right now. That's the stuff that they're taking care of over there. If you don't see all the jihadists, all that stuff like that, all the rest, because I kind of looked at it a little bit, and what Kuwait is dealing with a lot of people from other countries getting visitor visas and all that stuff and being flipped over to do work for certain bad organizations, that's what they're dealing with right now. But the Karens in this community want Kuwait to be dealing with a woman that made a mistake by taking a kitten and then giving it back to their mother. That's what the Karens care about more. They care about that more than actual shit that going on in that country that's real, right? That's the kind of shit that you should be like every day, like, oh my God, this person was trying to turn over and trying to do this for this organization and go out there and kill like 7 people or da-da-da-da. That's what those people are evil. Foodie Beauty is just boring, right? But anyway, I mean, that's what they want to make their shit on. So, I guess. Again, we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. If it plays out positive, it plays out negative, we'll just see. But again, I'm not cow tipping. No, I don't want nothing to do with, lawyers and Foodie, Paws of Kuwait. I don't message them. I don't message anybody. I get hit up. I get hit up by a lot of different things I don't want to insert myself. I just let things play out. And that's how they should let it. They should let shit play out. But it is what it is. But I wanted to play that video that was sent to me because I found it kind of odd. I was like, that's kind of odd, right? It's kind of odd that they said that Foodie Beauty left. Why don't she not leave the country because she's scared or something like that? But then found out if she left the country, she can't leave the country if you prosecute her. So it is what it is. But anyway, that's not why we're here today, ladies and gentlemen. We're here today because the woman, Bridge So Icy, made a video protecting garlic bread. This is what happens when you date garlic bread. This is what happens when you date garlic bread. All of a sudden, you just make up stuff for them. This is the funny part about this. She's going to say that Jessica Messica, hold on, for the people in the back row, I want y'all to listen to this. She's going to say that Jessica Messica was the one that catfished garlic bread. That's right. It was not Christina de Latina. The person that made a fake account with a fake model woman, put up her pictures and all that other stuff out on vacation and posed as this person. That person was not the catfish, y'all. Breaking news. The catfish was Jessica Messica. Now, how the fuck is Jessica Messica the catfish? I'll let her tell it. Here is Bridge going over garlic bread. Roll it.
To play video games. It's too much.
Okay, let me tell you something. So I started talking to Garlic in December, and he had said I think it was like the first time.
Ew. Go ahead.
I was talking to him. He said something about his knee. I really did mess up my knee, or whatever. And so yes, he was doing the Foodie Beauty videos because you can have your laptop. Your laptop is right there. You got your phone right there, whatever. Taking screenshots on your phone, uploading the video. Yeah, it's not a whole lot of editing that Garlic does in his videos. I do recall, and
damn.
Stop the cap.
It's not a lot of editing he does in his videos. Yeah. Proving that he makes shit content. Thank you very much. There's not a lot of editing that clown does. Yeah, of course. I know. I know. We know.
You can believe me if you want to or not, but I have no reason to lie. But I do recall him saying I haven't uploaded to my main channel yet. And he was like, I just can't. It was something because his Xbox was in the living room. So it's not like he was totally bedbound, couldn't hobble and stuff like that. But it would take effort to get to the living room to play the video games and whatever. So
it would take effort for Garlic Bread to upload on his other channel because he had to get to his living room to be on his Xbox. But he doesn't do gameplay videos. He literally steals videos from other people and then he uploads it and do commentary over it. He literally doesn't play the fucking game. What? Xbox? This dude doesn't have. Go ahead. You're right. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, that's the reason. But he did I think one video or something like that in January. I'm not even looking because I don't really know.
So I'm going to ask you again.
He got caught, Stephanie, yes. He got scandalized in Madden because apparently he was reusing other people's footage. He got pretty much blacklisted from my
That's actually not true. I think that rumor came from your mama.
Understanding. And his views blacklisted from my
That's
scandalized in Madden because apparently he was reusing other people's footage. He got pretty much blacklisted from my
That's actually not true. I think that rumor came from your mama.
Oh, that rumor came from me? That he was stealing other people's videos? That rumor came from me? That's not true? Ma'am, I'm going to show you Exhibit A. I like to come with receipts. That's what I like to come with. I like to come with Exhibit A, ma'am. In Garlic Bread's own fucking words. Yeah, let's... No, that's not it. Where's my Exhibit A? Hold on. Let me grab Exhibit A real quick. I had that shit lined up. Let me grab that exhibit A. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I did have it right. It looked different though. Yeah, here we go. Let me get exhibit A right here. This is Gorlick Bread's own words stealing content and gameplay video. Go ahead.
I go back and I'll show you exactly what was taking place here. He's reaching out the past couple days to the quartering, which is
How about a YouTuber named Ryan Moody stealing my videos from Twitter, then posting it on YouTube to make money without my permission? Go ahead.
a massive channel, hundreds of thousands of views, over 100,000 followers on Twitter, so he's trying to actively do this. How about a YouTuber named Ryan Moody stealing my video from Twitter, then posting on YouTube to make money? Are we following the keyword money here? Who posted my own video that I spent 15 minutes slaving over a console to make, and then uploading to Twitter on my track phone. Highly doubt you'll see this or respond, but is it illegal for someone to take your video and then post it? Guys, here's the thing. If you put something on the internet, guess who put that on the internet? You.
So, Bridge, he's not denying, and it's not coming from me, it's coming from other people that literally said that he stole their videos, and he's not denying doing it. He's not denying doing it. He literally just said, if you put something on the internet, well, I can take it.
If you don't want someone to show something or have something or see something, you know how you prevent that? You don't put it on the internet.
Oh.
You guys follow my channel for any length of time, you know I'm not quitting my day job. Why is that? Because of this. Can someone in the class raise their hand if they look to the right-hand side and tell me what the estimated revenue on this 15,000 views video is? Now, after I take this tweet and show him exactly the cents that have been made here, right? The tens of cents that have been made, he responds to me that it's not about the money.
So, Bridge, so he admits, so you said it was a Yo Mama rumor, but no, actually people came out and said that he was stealing videos. And then when he was exposed for stealing videos, he said, yeah, I steal videos, but I don't make a lot of money. I only made 72 cents. It's not about you making money, sir. It's about you being lazy. It's about, remember how Bridge said he can't go downstairs because his Xbox is downstairs and he can't move, and that's why he can't upload his videos. Because he has to play on his Xbox. When I said, no, he just steals people's videos, he uploads them and he just talks over them. And then you said that it was a rumor that I started. No, ma'am. He literally said it himself. Yeah. God. Man, I mean, when you in love, baby. She got me twisted. Girl, you got me twisted over you. You over here keep sweating for this man. You got me twisted. Go ahead.
Understanding, and his views plummeted. He got his 100K and then he lost his 100K, and now his some videos maybe get 10 to 20 depending, but usually it's like 2,000-3,000 a video. That's it. He has never found success like he found in Foodie Beauty, and unfortunately he's never found.
The thing about it is too, with the sports and with games, I know there's sports seasons. I don't know about sports in detail, but I know there are sports seasons.
Hey, Gorlick, you got to keep this one. Boy, she's sweeping hard for you. Let me find out how to save him right now. In sports, I don't know about sports, but I know there's seasons, okay? There's different seasons of sports, and there's winter sports, like in Olympics, and then there's, what is she? she's sweeping hard for this guy. Gordon got that good, huh? He got that magic stick. Fuck what Jessica Messica said. He got that magic stick. I got the magic stick. Yeah, I know when I hit once, I can hit twice. He got the magic stick. Go ahead.
There's football season. There's whatever.
Yeah.
I know on the channel he does the Madden stuff, and then I believe the MLB, the baseball stuff.
The baseball stuff. Yeah.
So there's different seasons for that, and there's different times that like they do updates on the video game, Madden, fucking 24, Madden, whatever, 17, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
So there's certain times that they do updates on the games, so those videos will be popular.
Right.
And then of course games go out of popularity as well. So I mean, all of those could be factors in why the views on the Madden channel aren't the best. Or
is that what he told you? When he was lying in bed, he said, honey, baby bear, I love you. You know why my views when I do football content kind of die out? You know why, baby? Yeah, I love you too. You look so it's because, you know, the seasons, baby. Sometimes it just dies out. The game's not great anymore. There's not an update ready. Okay, baby. But I'll be over there, though, soon. Love you. Say that. Go say that in your next video. Bro, this is so pathetic. It's crazy. Go ahead.
People just don't like him anymore. Whatever.
Found an audience as stupid as the audience he found here. I'm sorry. You have to be really stupid at this point to listen to this man pontificate about finances and relationships when he's making up stories about being the boyfriend of a successful OnlyFans model, and they made so much money, they didn't know what to do with it. They didn't even know how to do their taxes. That's how much money they made. And then remember, he quit his job.
Okay, so I haven't heard him talk about in videos that him and his OnlyFans model girlfriend were making so much money. I'm sure he said if it's being spoken about, but like anybody can be an OnlyFans model. And
I mean, anybody can do OnlyFans, but a model though? Anybody can be an OnlyFans. Go ahead.
I remember when Callie was doing OnlyFans, and she would post up top 10%, top 1%, top whatever percent. And Callie is no stunning beauty.
Oh,
I mean, she's cool. She's not ugly or anything like that. She's a pretty girl, but she's not like outstandingly like.
Okay, so Garlic Bread was capping about this model thing then. She was just a regular OnlyFans chick. She wasn't this supermodel that he put it out there for her to be. Got it. She wasn't this grandstand OnlyFans. Okay, because that's how we presented it. But hey, I mean, now you're just saying she's just some everyday OnlyFans chick. Okay, that would have made sense. Nobody would question that. If he dated some chick that did OnlyFans, nobody would say anything. Everybody would be like, okay, yeah, I mean, you got a chick that do OnlyFans. But the way he made it seem like she was the gold standard of OnlyFans, okay? Like her prices was at $200. She was an A-list OnlyFans model, okay? And model? Crazy.
Glamorous and beautiful. So, I mean, you can make money, I guess. And a lot of people had started OnlyFans during the pandemic, and they were making money hand over fist because it was the pandemic. Nobody was going anywhere. Everybody was in the house. So, of course, men would go on OnlyFans, and the women were there too, providing the services. So maybe they did make a lot of money. Maybe they did. And again, like I said, nobody is saying that this girl was a glamorous supermodel type or glamorous porn star or whatever it was. But they probably did make a lot of, she probably did make a lot of money. Who knows?
And his employer funded insurance called him and said, Mr. Moody, this is Aetna Health.
It was actually dental insurance, which is not that expensive to begin with. Dental insurance.
Sad to see you left. You never had a job there incorporated. We would still love to keep you covered though for the $30 a month. You just have to be dumb at this point. I don't know what other excuse there is.
Parroting this information. I honestly expected better from you.
I expected better from you. Doesn't explain the disease.
Due to toxicity in my liver after not taking post-cycle therapy.
What? Cycle?
That's what I said. What?
Christina the Latina was also commenting on Kaya Simon's Life's channel. 100 plus comments.
Dear Kaya, you know, it seems like...
So Christina the Latina had 100 plus comments, but then Garlic Bread had like, I think it was 5 that we had discovered. So he was a sock account as Christina the Latina,
right,
with 100 comments. So okay, let me break this down. Garlic Bread and Christina the Latina were together, right? Seems to me, I'm just speculating, seems to me that Christina the Latina, if she had 100 comments on Kaya's video, maybe she was into Girl World.
Are you fucking serious? Are you seriously telling all of us how sock accounts work? You know, people create sock accounts so they can say a whole bunch of shit or talk all the stuff that they want without it pointing back to their actual big channel. Like he was trying to fill out the space, so he made a sock account. He had his own account and he had a sock account. Most people in here that got sock accounts talk more on their sock accounts than their regular accounts because they don't want to be like, oh my God, that I know who Peter Tanger is. That motherfucker's YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. So they use sock accounts, right? They talk more on their sock accounts because then people don't know who the fuck they are. And for you to sit there and say, well, the sock account obviously was somebody that was in the girl world, not garlic bread. Oh my God. I mean, I've never seen somebody sweep so hard, but go ahead.
Got him into it.
She got him into it.
Oh my God.
The catfish.
Oh my God, the dots are connecting, right?
Oh yeah, it makes sense.
So she got him into it, and then he made a channel and started making money off of it.
What?
So, but I think that Christina Latina was the entryway for him into girl world, and we could all find this out, you know, if we ask her, because I think it was just another community post that Journey had done, and Christina the Latina had commented on it. So I went to Christina the Latina's page.
You mean the Muppet? Wait a minute, dude. Wait a minute. You talking about the person that made up a whole fake ass profile and fake everything? You telling me, oh, this person if you want to ask any questions, you could just ask. Why would anybody ask Christina the Latina / Gorlick any questions? Why would we do that? What? Oh my, are you trying to present this person as it's a real person again? So this person just automatically, after got exposed by being garlic bread, just completely left girl world, right? Came back and did an interview as a Muppet with a Compton hat on, said, I'm garlic bread here. I'm garlic bread. Did that whole thing. It blew up in their face. Then garlic bread went away for a long period of time, came back, and she started off his YouTube channel as the new girl world reaction channel for 2 videos, and then garlic bread came back and took his account back and went over and did his own thing. You telling me we supposed to believe a paid actress? Get the fuck. What is this? So this person that introduced garlic bread into girl world completely left girl world after being exposed as being garlic bread? Why would they do that? Why wouldn't they allow garlic bread to leave and Christina the Latina still be around? Why did Christina the Latina stop being around then? That doesn't make any sense. But go ahead.
I'm not going to show it because I don't want her bombarded, or like if you want to find her page, you can find it. But on her page, she has a page, whole bunch of Hello Kitty stuff, little cat stuff, Hello Kitty, this Hello Kitty, like it's really girly. And I think there was a post where she was talking about Baltimore. She had posted about Journey too. I think her latest post was about the LGBTQ, Happy Pride Month, things of that nature. But all of her posts are like really girly.
Of all the women he hurt.
So why are you following your new man's supposedly ex-girl? Go ahead.
And he devastated, oh, the womans. I've upset all the womans, the womans. He was back in 30 fucking days. So manipulative. Let's listen.
All right, let me start by saying, anyone I hurt, Jennifer, Jessica, I'm sorry. I really am. And it was never my intention. It's not the person that I am. And I'm not here to make excuses because there are none. You know, the reality is I was speaking to Jennifer for months. During that time,
I'm not doxing anybody, but just so people, in case you're wondering who the fuck's he talking about, that's just Breezy, whatever.
You know, people reached out to me and I made mistakes. And rather than talk to Jennifer about issues that we had, I confided in others. And that was the wrong thing to do. You know, ultimately, whether the people I was speaking with had my best interest in mind does not matter. The reality is.
Okay, so the people that he was talking about, he was confiding in, he was talking about Jessica Messica.
It was my fault for even having those discussions. So today is clearly a really bad day in reflection. As most of you probably will learn, I was catfished. And again, that comes back to being my fault.
Just a reminder, thanks to that November post, not only was he under Kaya Simon's video, Christina the Latina had left 100 comments under that video. Mm-hmm. I believe what he's saying here, which is dated what? September 11th, 2022, he's claiming that Christina the Latina catfished him.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that. he said he was catfished. He didn't say by Christina the Latina. And that's what, and I brought this up a while ago too. In one of my videos, it was a long time ago. I was just like, who catfished him? Who catfished him? Everybody assumed it was Christina the Latina. He was not talking about Christina the Latina. So what did I do? I was like, I asked him, who the fuck were you talking about? He was talking about Jessica Messica. Why? Jessica Messica is a troll.
What? Bro, what? Bro, what? Wait a minute, what? Wait the fuck a minute. You telling me this clown got on there, apologized to Jessica Messica and fucking Just Breezing, completely did a whole apology for him, and then said, I was catfished too. And then she sat there and said, oh no, he wasn't talking about Christina the Latina. He was talking about Jessica Messica because she's a troll. That's what he told you. How did Jessica Messica catfish garlic bread? Everybody knows how Jessica Messica look. She done live streams. She's done videos. She literally had a back and forth DMs with garlic bread, with herself taking pictures and him sending her pictures. Where did Jessica Messica catfish garlic bread? This right here is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's official. How do we know he's talking about Christina the Latina? Let me just take a wild guess. Well, she did a fake profile picture, fake photo of herself from somebody else. Somebody did a Google search and found that individual, and it was not Christina the Latina. Christina the Latina lied, and then finally came out and admitted that that wasn't her photos. And then when it was exposed, Garlic Bread made this video saying that he apologized to Just Breezing and Jessica Messica. Now, let me get this straight. I've never heard of somebody apologizing to a catfish. Now, and I can't believe Garlic Bread lied to you like this and you actually believed it. This is insane, but go ahead. Garlic Bread came online after being exposed with Christina Latina being a fake. Came online and apologized to Just Breezing and Jessica Messica. And in the message, he said, I was catfished too. He said too. Let me, cause she likes to edumacate. He was catfished too. So when he says I was catfished too, he's talking about himself and other people. Now, if Jessica Messica catfished him, he would have just said, I was catfished. No, he said I was catfished too, which means that he was relating to Just Breezing and Jessica Messica and the rest of the world about being catfished by Christina the Latina. I'm living in the upside down. Why would he make an apology to Jessica Messica and at the same time call her a catfish? Catfish. Bruh.
Who catfished him, and that's what. And I
here, which is dated what?
Is clearly a really bad day in reflection. As most of you probably will learn, I was catfished, and again that comes back.
Oh, he didn't say two. I was catfished. Okay, added the two to it, but it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter if you add the two to it. I was catfished. Who are you catfished by? Jessica Messica?
Back to being my fault.
Just a reminder. Thanks to that November post, not only was he's claiming that.
Brought this up a while ago too. In one of my videos, it was a long time ago. I was just like, who catfished him? Who catfished him? Everybody assumed it was Christina the Latina. He was not talking about Christina the Latina. So what did I do? I was like, I asked him, who the fuck were you talking about? He was talking about Jessica Messica. Why? Jessica Meska is a troll. Jessica Meska plays around with the computer. Jessica Meska has stock accounts. Jessica Meska emails people.
That's not a catfish. Everything you're describing is not a catfish, ma'am. Jessica Meska is the catfish. Yeah, that's what I was describing. Why? Because she plays around with the computer. He told you this lie? Oh my God. Oh my God. Ladies. That man got the magic stick. He got the magic stick. He got the magic stick. I know if I can hit once, I can hit. Man. That shit, this shit is magic. You believe this shit? No, in that video, I was not talking about Christina the Latina. I was talking about Jessica Meska, who I was apologizing to in the video. Oh my God.
Plays around with the computer. Jessica Meska has stock accounts. Jessica Meska emails people. Jessica Meska does that shit. We know this. She is a troll. So he was talking about Jessica Meska, not Christina the Latina.
I would like to say in the future I would make content here, but to be honest with you, at this moment, I really don't know that that's going to be the case.
He was back in like a month. Remember remember him and Christina the Latina, who I thought catfished him? Maybe I'm wrong. Didn't he come back with her?
Exactly. He used to message Jessica Meska and tell her to put her clothes on during her streams. He used to get jealous of her what she was wearing. How could Jessica Meska How could somebody live streaming that you watch catfish you? It ain't like she had her camera off and said, I'm some glorious model and I'm sexy as hell. You knew exactly who. Go ahead, man.
And they made couples videos for a little bit.
So Gigi is saying, oh, they came back and they made couples videos. Busy B is confirming, yes, he did. And those videos are mysteriously gone. The videos are not mysteriously gone. I showed in my last video that I did covering Busy B's this video. I showed where Christina was on Garlic's channel and doing Foodie Beauty updates. There was 2 videos that she had done. But the couples video, from what I've just...
Though he claims he was catfished, that he's taking things that maybe I misspoke on or was ill-informed on and saying that I'm lying.
You misspoke and you are ill.
He's doing what he normally does. Character assassination, damage control.
That's what you do, character assassination.
And how did a broke bum like you afford stem cells to cure content and you fucking lie about fame?
Like you knew what was the truth and you didn't and you were proven wrong. That's why people are upset.
Like treatment options you could look into.
So past tense, appreciated. Busy B, do we have to do a girl world back to school? His mom having went through dialysis, please know Ryan.
I'm gonna stop right there. Because then she goes to a part. Thank you very much. That boy good. Carolina, 25 months. 25 months. Let me tell y'all something. And then she went to a part where Gigi mentioned that Garlic Bread contacted me to tell Gigi to back off. And Bridge confirmed this by saying that I talked to Garlic Bread and he did say he made a phone call to your mama and told Gigi, but didn't tell Gigi to back off. Told your mama to watch out for Gigi. Let me get this straight. Garlic Bread would call me and tell me to watch out for Gaining Ground. Why would I watch out for Gaining Ground when Gaining Ground doesn't make videos about me? Make that make sense. Like, this man could tell you anything. He could sell you a pipe dream, can he? I swear, he could sell you a bridge in Brooklyn. You think that he contacted me and said, hey, man, I just want you to watch out for Gaining Ground. That's what I'm hitting you up. Just watch out. What? Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy, you'll believe anything. But at the end of the day, I just bring this up because the disgustingness of this individual, okay? And this person, and I know I get hit up about all the time about this person, like, making threats towards me and shit like that. I know people are like, oh, well, Bridge makes all these threats to you and all this stuff like that. And the reason why a reason why I don't come on here or I don't even take it serious or whatever, because it's all bait. This is the type of person that sits online and says all kinds of shit and then wants you to come online and have this crazy ass reaction. So then they can go, this person threatened me, and then try to get you to court. Bro, I'm not stupid, bro. I don't play them fucking games. Okay? I don't play them games because we already know what it is. You did this to another person, and I'm not coming online and I'm not saying anything and blah 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 and crashing out on you. That's just no. You're not about that life. You're a behind the keyboard type of person. If you was really about whatever you say you are gonna do, you just do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You know what I mean? Like you would just do it. But I know that's not true because when I saw this video right here, I already knew that.
So
let's see this right here.
Here, just reason. I'm not trying to start beef with you. You know what?
Here we go. I want to play this part right here about just breezing. Go ahead.
You talked about somebody's uncle being alcoholic and scamming people. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. So go ahead with your true crime series. I'd love to see it. But yeah, this is not an addictive substance, and I don't know what you're doing here. Just reason.
Oh.
I'm not trying to start beef with you. You know I don't like you in the first place.
Oh.
But the purpose of my whole video that I did the other day was to let you know that somebody was calling for the information of your daughter. And I thought that you should be concerned about that. But if you want to start this beef with me, you can go ahead and do it, but you are not worth my time.
Oh.
I understand that you used to live in Compton, but I don't give a fuck. I'm from St. Louis and I don't fight. So good luck with that ghetto shit.
But you want to threaten people. You want to go over there on their kids' YouTube channels. And let me tell you something. This is not her first rodeo, right? She did the same thing with me. She was saying, she made a whole tweet about my kids having a YouTube. Ma'am, why are you over here on reaction channels? Why are you trying to find their kids on YouTube? What's wrong with you? You did it with Just Breezing? You doing it with me? Like, why is your concern about adult people, and then what you doing in your spare time is going over there and finding their kids on YouTube? What the fuck is wrong with this person? What is wrong with this person? And then you do all of this rah-rah bitching and calling them bitches and all this other shit like that, and you're gonna meet them somewhere and doing all of this, you're gonna knock on their door, you do all of this. But then you mentioned how Just Breezing is from Compton, and you're not with that. You don't fight. You're from St. Louis, and you're not with that ghetto shit. But you want to talk about people's kids, and you want to knock on their doors? Man, talk that gangster shit. Stop talking that gangster shit behind your keyboard. That's why I said when people hit me up about this shit that she be saying online, I be like, man, she ain't even about that. All she wants is you to do is to come on here, crash out, so she could go, oh, I'm feeling threatened, let me get my lawyer. That's what she wants to do. I'm not even about that. You go ahead, make all them silly threats that you want to do. Ain't nobody scared of you. Okay, ma'am? Ain't even a shiver in my bones. Nothing. How's it going? You did all of it. You doing all of this fucking goddamn garlic bread clout, and what you getting for it? 200 plus on your videos? She trying to talk about my views. Look at this shit. God damn it. I wouldn't even say anything about anybody's. Look at this shit. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. Okay? Ma'am, please, let's not talk about that. All that garlic bread promotions, and these are the views you're getting? Pathetic. All that garlic bread sweeping you've been doing, and that's what you getting out of it? Okay. Yep, exactly. And again, like I tell the people, and I tell you guys in the chat, and I tell the people, I say, listen, these people that do this shit, that are disgusting like this, that's all they want you to do. They want to say shit on the internet, and then they want you to come live, and then they want you to respond like a lunatic. They want you to crash out. So then they can go, they feel scared for their life, and then they want to sue you. That's what they do. And I'm trying to teach y'all, never fall for the tricks. Never fall for these people that are on here that are just disgusting. Don't fall for it. Don't give it no attention. You can call your mama a bitch, you can call your mama this, you can call your mama that. The reason why I don't give it no attention is because, bro, I'm not gonna say nothing on here so that's what they want you to do. That's why I'd be like, you know what, I ain't saying nothing. They go ahead. Make all them, but just know, all them threats you made and all that stuff that you say and all that stuff like that, it is being documented. It is being documented. So anything that happened or anything that you do or crash out on me or whatever the fuck, I'm be like, listen, right here, these are all the things that this person said, and they follow through on it. Because I don't know nothing about none of these people. I don't know their names. I don't know where they live. I don't know nothing about none of these people. I don't look further than the video that I watch on these people. I don't go to see if their kids are on YouTube. I don't do none of that. That's just gross. That is just gross and despicable and disgusting. Not only did she do it with one person, with just breezing, but why are you looking at if my kids are on YouTube? What's wrong with you? You not see something is wrong with that? And then you say, I was just trying to warn people. Warn what? It's crazy. People are crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I was just trying to warn people. Ma'am, ugh. Let garlic bread deal with you. God damn, bro. Go, garlic. Garlic. Where you at? Anyway. So, it's your boy, your mama, back at it again. Thank everybody for joining the stream today. What an awesome stream today. Again, I will not be cow tipping. Just be watching the show and see what happens. So there you go. And it's your boy, your mama, back at it again. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Peace.
I see how you work. It's dirty. Jan Fuse is as pretty as the hair in my shower drain. That old witch. She ain't rap right. No, she ain't. Is it your charm, your personality, your smile, or is it your, what was it? Mm-hmm. I like to know.
I don't know why she's staring at me. Don't keep staring at me, bitch.
Oh my stars. So I said, are you a top or bottom? Mr. T, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here. No, bye, go. Block him, please. Dude, go. Go behind the bodega. Let Tragic get you from the back. Oh, dude, I saw what you look like, and all I have to say is I'm sorry. Oh my star. Anyway.
Dude, I love it.
One of my subscribers got this for me. See, we all support you, old bitch. She act like nobody ever called her fat. You ain't used to it by now, huzzy? All right, you guys. I love each and every one of y'all, and I will see you later. Always remember to love yourself. Ain't nobody better. And be what you is regardless. And always remember. Yes, I do.